Welcome back to my channel, LR Retro. Today, we will review the next chapter of Grappler Baki, the prehistoric pickle arc. It's the chapter where Retsu Kaioh confronts Orochi Katsumi to help him defeat the prehistoric man Pickle. Will Katsumi take the 4,000 years knowledge of Chinese martial arts for himself? Let's find out. But first, please know that you can buy the new Grappler Baki volume collections, Baki the Grappler Season 1 and 2 DVDs, and Bandai's Grappler Baki figurine on the link on the description below. By buying, you can help the channel grow and release more Baki videos. Please subscribe and let's begin. The chapter starts inside the Shinshinkai headquarters. Retsu is saying, "I heard a stupid rumor. They say that because I lost my match against Pickle and Karakuan. The Shinshinkai organized a hunt for Pickle and wanted to defeat him in order to avenge me. I want to know whether this is true or not." "It was my idea," replied by Katsumi. "That was uncalled for. How absurd. That the guys I am training suddenly decided that they can go and take on the guy that surpassed me on a fight. What were you thinking?" "Retsu-san, you are completely right. You are our mentor and guide on martial arts. Trying to avenge you was out of line, and we were overconfident. But we just couldn't stay still. I was informed that even the best techniques of the great Retsu Kaioh had no effect on the battle against Pickle. And yet, I still want to test the limits of my skills. My karate on the ultimate challenge." Retsu laughed then said, "I knew it. Even if you try to use elegant words or poetic quotes. Or taking on a noble crusade to avenge a friend that you owe gratitude. Eventually, the true reason comes out naturally. Revenge is just a convenient slogan to justify your actions. I always want to beat the invincible. We are that sort of creatures. And what makes you believe that your karate can do such a thing? Who knows? I already know that this is not the kind of battle that you should accept relying only on your odds of winning. Katsumi, you have changed." "Thanks. My life has changed in some way, but I still have a lot to pass on to future generations." "Katsumi, listen. Would you like to take over and represent the year 4001? And continue the tradition of 4,000 years of Chinese martial arts? Karate, the way of the empty hand. Its history traces itself back to the Shusang province in China. It soon got across to the Ryukyu Island in Okinawa and evolved into a unique local style that could stand a challenge against other combat methods. Karate evolved, making great advances on that location. On the 11th year of the Taisho era in the year 1922, Gichin Funakashi brought it over to mainland Japan. During this period, many prominent teachers influenced the spread of karate in Japan and eventually all over the world. Katsumi, karate is still young. Even if we go back as far as we can, it's only 500 years or so. Today, when others are celebrating the accomplishment of 501 years in mastering this particular fighting style, only you will be mastering an art that's almost 3,000 years ahead of them. I am grateful. Retsu Kaioh wishes to be the one that will pass the traditions and knowledge on to you. I appreciate the kindness of your offer, however. If it's young as it comes. If it's still raw as it comes. I want to show the full power of karate in its 501st year. I would gladly give my blood and my life for the art of karate. But it has to be karate and nothing else." Retsu replied. "I was this close on convincing you to take another path. I am sorry, but I must refuse." "Katsumi, at least let me help you improve on your 501st year. Well, I can't accept. My 501st year will be overshadowed by the greatness of your 4,001st year." Retsu continued. "I will show you everything I know. And when we are done, the 501st year of karate will be the one that changed the course of history. There's nothing to lose. Let's do it." "Yes, master." It's the day that Katsumi absorbed 4,000 years of tradition and techniques of Chinese martial arts. This is karate on its legendary 501st year. The year that would change karate forever. The world is about to witness an amazing change. Orochi Doppo then said. That rascal Katsumi has changed for sure. We now move on inside the house of Hanma Baki. The son of Ogre seems to be in a deep thought. He then imitated Hanma Yujiro saying. The idiot stepped in carelessly unprepared. He didn't consider the consequences of a battle of life and death. No wonder he made an ass of himself. The idiot had it coming and didn't even see it. And the nerve of coming to me so high and mighty, challenging me to an ultimate battle. To think I believed it for a second. So disappointed of the stupid mouse of a son that I have. In battle, he's not worth the taste of cheap syrup. Then Tokugawa replied to Yujiro saying, "Come on Yujiro, don't be so harsh. You are blowing this out of proportions." Baki changed his mind at the last moment and got a fast blow on a bad moment. He's still a good fighter. So, this is the day that Tokugawa Mitsunari started finding good excuses for poor losers. You have gone soft, old man. Pulling all the strings for the kid, doing everything in your power to excuse his mistakes and losses. Worthless words coming out of scared, defeated monkeys. There is a world out there where such excuses don't mean a thing. How dare you, going against everything you have learned about fighting in all these years. And on top of that, you expect me to believe such rabble? Are you insulting my intelligence, old man? Keep up with this bullshiz, and I will stomp on your skull until there's nothing more to stomp on. I am sorry. Apologized by Tokugawa. Anyway, old man, the runt still has the luck of the devil, don't you think? Meeting this strong beast for the first time and tasting his full strength. I'm sure that my boy won't sleep for many nights. My son, the wimp. Screwed it again. He must be saying something like that. I won't be able to sleep for a little while. That strange guy. He show me. For someone that can't even talk. He expressed it so perfectly. On who he is and what he can do. I got the perfect idea. It was really beyond words. It took a single hit to make us best friend. Could I reach such level? Could I surpass that level? The level that I thought it was impossible to reach, as I am now. With him, I can do it. We now go back inside the Shinshinkai headquarters. Retsu is talking to Katsumi saying, "If I remember well, it was something like this. This is known as the Mach Fist. The only technique of yours that left me astounded. The force that generates at 2 points on the big toe is accelerated at the ankle. Pumped into the knee to improve the speed. It's accelerated again in the hip joints and lower back. Again, in the spinal cord. Again in the shoulder. At the elbow. At the wrist. And finally, on your fist. I saw you landing one perfectly on your battle against Hanayama. To be honest with you, you send chills down on my spine. That's why I dared to say that we surpassed the level you are now, almost 2,000 years ago. Although there was no lie in those words. The fact is, we only have been on the demonstration phase. And even myself have had no real experience in actual combat. Even though I managed to land a few victories with some polished tactics. The difference in our raw strength is not the one that you saw in the result. The long-standing history of the Chinese martial arts. If there's someone alive that mastered all the techniques to a perfect level, probably, that person has to be him. The Supreme Grand Master Kaku Kaioh. Katsumi, wouldn't you like to try improve these old skills? Making them faster, even better than they are now. Devote yourself to mold these techniques to your natural potential. We now go back inside the house of Hanma Baki. He is currently crushing 2 newspapers in his bare hands. He is thinking. Since I was a kid, I always wanted to crush a piece of newspaper in my hands until it's completely out of sight. I thought it was impossible, but now, I finally did it. I can crush a full set. And of course, with all this force. I will throw all this force to him. Next time, I will fight Pickle with my full strength. What do you think of this chapter? Do you think Orochi Katsumi has a chance against Pickle if he took the 4,000 years knowledge of Chinese martial arts? Comment down your opinion below. Special thanks to Stranger Dragons Prevail, Francois, The Real Zurvan, A Patreon of the Uts, Jacket, Johnny Might, JJF, OK, Vega Punk, Isam Harris, Awesome Swayceable, Trond Becker, Will, Game Freak Plays, Thomas West, Casey, Aavik the Gamer, Dead Fox 0606, John Vinovich, Ahmed Zoyer, The Creeper, Joshua Ash, Aiden, Mars Kane, Claudio Aguilera, Francisco Carrillo, Jaden Robinson, Carlos Rios, Kowalski, Reiner Braun, Tarek Abujaber, Brennan, and Davies Uberals. We really appreciate your help. If you want to support my channel, please subscribe to my Patreon, LR Shion. I will put a link in the description below. Our next video will be about the arrival of Kaku Kaioh and teaching Orochi Katsumi the perfect technique. Stay tuned.